And we are back for another episode of Assassin's Creed. In the last episode, we ran around Flori Romana for a bit, and
It happened in 1908. Or was it
2008,
2008?
1708.
1708. I can't remember.
It's okay, Subject 16. It's okay. So in the last episode, we ran around Flori
Just to find out what happens when your HDMI cable craps out.
It wasn't even the HDMI cable. It was just it was the actual power cord for the Switch. Because I got plenty of HDMI cables.
Yeah. Who doesn't these days? Like, honestly.
Yeah. Because like I got like the HDMI cable that came with the Switch. I got the HDMI cables I had whenever I was at the apartment back in college. Like I got plenty of
People, I call that one.
Yeah. Like I got plenty, and like every time, any time I would have to like whenever I bought a new capture device for the Switch.
It always came with at least one new HDMI.
Yeah, it came with a new HDMI.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Everyone has a vast collection of HDMI cables.
Yeah.
Cannot prove me wrong.
Yeah. And what's funny is, it came with with an HDMI to C adapt. No, it was USB to C adapter. Never mind.
I mean, that's still helpful.
Yeah. If it was an HDMI to C adapter, that would be interesting.
That would be weird.
Yeah. Eh. Let's go to a doctor real quick. Yeah.
I need a prescription, Doc. What do you need? Drugs.
I need medicine. How much? Enough to kill a man. Why? Because.
Because you're asking too many questions, Doc.
Okay. So there is there's an anime that's coming out right now. Probably by the time this episode comes out, the anime's over. But it's it's like this guy wanted to do like I don't know but I don't know the best way to say it like PG way. So I'm gonna just say it how it is. Dude was a writer, and he just made a suicide pact with a girl, and like they were supposed to take their own lives, but like Truck-kun comes out of nowhere and
Isekais.
Yeah, Isekai's. We know him. We don't know if it Isekai the girl he was with.
Oof.
And he's in this other world. He has no actual abilities, no powers. His health is eternally at 1, basically.
Wow.
And he is constantly wishing for death. But the thing is, I don't think he can die.
Guy has a maxed out luck stat, I guess.
Possibly. But like I'm watching, like I was watching some episodes of it. I'm like, this dude needs some serious help, because he has,
oh, hang on. That reminded me of something. Hang on. Where is my damn?
Because like, one, he has a beautiful elf cleric following him and a beautiful catgirl fighter following him. Wait, is this?
All right. Let me do some other things real quick. Yeah, I saw what is it? I saw a list of like top whatever stupid things that isekai protagonists always do, and like why it's stupid. So let me see if I can find that list again. Stupid things. Let's see.
Okay, okay. It's the next assassin seal
Let's do.
is going to be the one that I might struggle with. Okay, yeah, this way. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I cannot find it again.
So the answer is they do a lot.
Yeah, no, they do a lot of things like revealing like their overpowered abilities for one thing.
Not revealing their overpowered abilities.
No, trusting local nobility.
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of stupid to do. Unless you can actually trust them.
Yeah, I mean, like some of them are trustworthy for what it's worth, but more often than not, they're just kind of looking out for themselves. I mainly look to the king from chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers, um, as an example, because they summoned. What they did was they summoned 2 hero candidates, right?
Yeah, okay, I've seen that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, for those who haven't seen it, here's what happened. Our protagonist is summoned first, and when the summoning automatically resets any hero candidate to level 1, and divines and blesses them with like divine skills or some stupid malarkey. I don't actually know rightly what they said.
They get
But it's something to that effect. Anyway, our protagonist had completely average stats,
no,
and he
they
was
were
like,
below
"Eh."
average. They
Oh yeah, below average. And he was like, "Well, that's that. Any chance you could send me home?" And so then this other guy who must have lived an incredibly spoiled life in his previous world, because there's no other way to explain his ungodly arrogance. Like seriously, he has Zamasu beat in the big dickhead energy department, and that is saying something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he has Frieza beat, but he at least has Zamasu beat.
I think it's easy to beat Zamasu.
It really is easy to beat Zamasu. Anyway. Give me a second. I'm trying to center my thoughts while doing collectibles.
So basically,
collectibles, I'm taking my own. No. Hang on. I want to tell it. I want to be the one to tell it. So what happens then? So like this guy has stats that are immediately like 9,999, which I don't know why he's complaining later in the show when those are his stats, because that sounds pretty good to me.
No, they were just standard 999. They were almost 1,000.
Well, I mean that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they immediately label this guy as the hero, which, spoiler alert, goes hilariously wrong every time. Yeah. And they say how they can't, into our main character, they say, we can't take you back, but we can give you this free lodging in the Delabeza Forest as long as you never come back to the capital and never tell anybody about any of this that's happened. And so he's given a bottomless bag that is equipped with a sword. He swings the sword, I want to say, no more than 3 times before it completely shatters.
Yep. It was also cursed.
Yeah, no, and the bottomless bag has a curse on it that draws monsters to him. Not only that, but the Delabeza Forest was coated heavily in Malicium, which is basically a poisonous miasma that demons emit. So he was literally sent into the middle of nowhere to die.
I'm still waiting for the one where the main character like goes fishing and catches a mermaid. I'm still waiting.
Yes, I've read that manga. I also very much want to see that. Because that one is going to be fun as an anime.
Yeah.
Although, if we're talking animes with mermaids in them, I cannot rightly recall its name, but like My Bride is a Mermaid or something to that effect.
I think I've seen a bit of that. Or that's the
Like, dude goes into the water, he starts drowning, mermaid saves his life,
mm,
and her father is like fish mafia.
my daughter saved your life. So
Yeah, so either she has to die or you have to marry her, but I refuse to let her die, and you'll never marry my daughter.
no, but back
He's basically making things as difficult for himself and those around him as he possibly can,
yeah,
and I'm kind of all about it.
yeah. But back to the other one, the one where the main character is like a level 2
Yeah, the
merchant with
super
over
cheat powers.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, kills a slime, levels up, and he gets like
kills two slimes.
I thought it was only one.
Two slimes technically.
Ah, but yeah,
But yeah, no, he kills two slimes, his sword shatters, and he becomes level 2, and all of his stats immediately become literally infinite.
he's like, wow, this is a very weird symbol, and people like, can we see? Later on, people are like, can we see that symbol? Your stats are infinite. Like he can learn any skill. He is the hero of
Yeah, no,
heroes.
that's another thing. He's basically Goku. He sees something be done one time, and he can automatically replicate it. Um,
Ow. Ah.
so yeah, it's just like he's literally insanely strong. Which honestly makes it better for the world that he's a pacifist.
Yeah. I will say I love the Demon Lord in that
Yes, Gozel is amazing. Gozel is amazing.
because he's like, yeah, I don't really want to do this war. I've just been kind of doing it because that's just
Yeah,
how it's been.
it's like I am simply retaliating on behalf of my people that have been kind of treated like shit. Like, you know.
Hey. Ah.
And then there's the subplot of him and Rosa.
He's like I'm in love with Rosa. Rosa's like, ah, it's the Demon Lord.
I especially remember like one time that he was like there. Right? I think it was the first time. And like she learns that he's the Demon Lord, and like she's sitting across from him and something, and so like he leaves, and the others check up on her, and she basically just says, "I'm not here right now. Try again later."
Because
Ballyrosa.exe literally stopped working.
yeah, but like she, the Demon Lord is like actually in love with her, so it's just like
Yeah, no, he's legit into her.
but no, like that's God. What are some other like isekais that? Because I'm gonna say like we could say it's a shitsekai. It's like there's not really
Yeah,
a lot.
I'm willing to say that. I'm
Yeah.
willing to say that. That
'Cause
doesn't mean I don't love it. I absolutely do.
oh no
But
no no. So for me, my definition of shitsekais are like it's an isekai that doesn't really do anything new. You could say it's kind of bad
yeah,
just because everything they
it's
do.
cliche.
Yeah, and but like it's still enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
What are some other shitsekais like out there that you've seen? Because we got like that. Like I I am now a vending machine. We got I am now a living sword. We
Well,
got
I don't know if I would classify this as a
oh
shitsekai, but one
god
isekai
damn it.
plot that I have always been a huge fan of is Wise Man's Grandchild, and I am just praying it gets a season 2 one day.
I'd have to rewatch it to see because that's something I want to do. Like one of the plans I had at one point was to like go down my anime list and go through the entire Isekai tab.
Yeah.
And I was going to basically just do like reviews on all of those animes and give my opinion on.
Honestly, you can.
Oh my.
You could. Oh, you know what you could do? You could call it the Shit's Guide.
The shit's a guide.
Yeah. Shit's Guide through insert anime title.
Because I feel like
That's why people to give Crux gold like that.
like there is a because like there are people that do like anime recaps where they just kind of go through the plots, and sometimes that's actually what gets me interested in anime. I like watch
Yeah.
like the first couple minutes of like one of those anime recaps, and I'm like, huh, that's interesting. I'm gonna watch it now.
Yeah, sometimes it just kind of helps to have a regular Joe give their opinion.
Oh, they're not even giving their opinion. They just like do full on like recaps of the series, which, you know, that's technically a
It's
violation.
technically a copyright thing.
Yeah, it's technically a copyright violation, but because they're not like telling like, oh my, you guys saw that right? Like Ezio just refused to jump off that. Okay,
He just wasn't. He just wasn't feeling the vibe, man.
he
You can't
wasn't.
blame him for not feeling the vibe.
Um, but like I was thinking like at one point like do like my own like anime reviews, and it was going to be like full on. Wait, let me see which way. Up? No. Okay, down.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like the wise man's grandchild, like, so, like, the start of it is as cliche as it gets. Guy's on his way home from work. He's not paying attention. He crosses the street. Truck Kun says hi. Blam. And then he wakes up. And the next thing he knows, he's a crying baby in the rain. And there's this old dude with a beard carrying him.
Yep.
We time skip to when he's a little boy. And he just murders the ever living shit out of some chickens.
Good.
And so, you know,
Wait.
as he's just
You're
kind of running
telling
through the forest.
you're telling me that the wise man's grandson is the chicken chaser? He chases chickens?
Feel bad. Feel bad.
Oh, come
I
on.
command
Oh,
you.
come on. Whenever someone brings up something about like chickens, I'm like, "Oh, he's the chicken chaser?" Because
I know. That's your entire life's purpose.
yes, it's calling people the chicken chaser because they chase chickens.
So yeah, it's like he has vague memories of like small details of his previous life. Like he knows he was on Earth, he knows he lived in Japan, and he knows what shonen anime attack declarations look and sound like, and thinks that they are incredibly embarrassing. Which the example he had in his mind, yeah. Um, and so, and honestly, one thing that actually surprises me is the number of voice actors that are from Dragon Ball. Like Merlin, the wise man in question, is played by the same dude who did Pilaf.
I'll be like
Melida, who is our main character's grandma. The main character's name is Shin. I'm just gonna call him Shin from now on because main character's a mouthful.
because the MC
Melida was voiced by Chi-Chi. And then there's Mikkel, who teaches Shin swordsmanship, voiced by Yamcha.
The price of perfection is not measured in coin. Well,
So that was cool. It doesn't really give anything to the show, but it's a cool little thing to notice.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's like one thing. Like, up until 2015, I want to say, the number of English voice actors, like though we have a lot of English voice actors for anime, there is still just like a very like relatively like small number in my opinion because you like
because Hollywood keeps using famous people instead of actual voice actors.
actually it's not well yeah, but that's Hollywood. Like when it comes to like anime and stuff, it's just like regular everyday people. Like if you guys watch Critical Role, you know a lot of those voice actors for animes.
Yeah, and not for nothing, but let's see. I know two VTubers that each have at least one role in actual anime. There's Lee, who voices Hayasaka in Kaguya-sama Love is War. And then there is Sayu, the cyborg Seiyu. Don't ask me what a cyborg Seiyu is. I genuinely don't know. But he voices... I am like 99.9% certain he voices Soma Kazuya in How a Realist Rebuilt the Kingdom.
We're going to make this this kingdom profitable, and then we're going to sell it.
No, just the first part.
No, I know it's. I was thinking of Genius.
How
Prince.
you would do it?
Oh no, I was thinking of Genius Prince.
Oh, all right. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's think of it like somewhat of like the same, kind of concept, but Genius Prince is more of like his father falls ill. He's the first prince, so he has to
He has to take up the throne, etc., blah blah blah, royal politics, yada yada yada.
Yeah, and like the kingdom is like really poor. Like they do well, but like they are just like abysmally poor. So
yeah, like they can tend to their own, but they can't really do much past that.
Yeah, so he's like, we're going to find a way to make this kingdom profitable, and then we're going to sell it to the highest bidder because
I don't want this job.
Yeah, because Genius Prince, I think that's one I would say like watch it. It's a very funny one to watch at times.
All right, and what's it called again?
Genius Prince gets his kingdom out of debt or something.
Okay, I'll
find out and
I will look that up when we are done with this recording session.
Yep. Come here, gondolier. Give me your boat.
I'm going to make it profitable, and then I'm going to sell it to the highest bidder. Just imagine if that's just the guy's entire existence, making something profitable and then selling it.
No, there was like I think like that's one thing in a lot of animes where you see like a lot of animes that are kind of like close to copy paste of like other animes, and that's just the like media in itself.
Yeah, that is just an unfortunate reality of how anime works.
Yeah. But like there you can find a lot of gold mines, like even among the trash. Cuz my brother he doesn't watch anime, he reads mangas, and every once in a while he tells me that he's going dumpster diving.
Oh boy.
And then he always sends me like the garbage he finds if he's like, yeah, Crux will like this one.
Yeah. Like for me, let's see. God.
But if you want good slice of life, even though it is somewhat slow, Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. That is a really cute one.
I've seen that one float around. You know, there is one slice of life anime that I feel would make Issei Hyodo the happiest man alive.
What is it?
Ao-chan Can't Study.
Ao-chan Gensai. Which one's that one?
Okay, so our main character is Ao something. I don't exactly know her full name because she hates it. Because her father is a famed erotic novelist. And apparently he named her after a sound that a woman makes in the process, we'll call it. And so she has been bullied and kind of isolated her whole life because of it. And
I'm sorry I'm laughing. Like, it sucks.
no, you have every right to be laughing. This is stupid.
It sucks that she gets bullied. But good lord.
No. By the time we actually get to the proper events, she is just kind of ice queening, like ice queening all over the place. And she considers every single male individual in the world to be a degenerative pervert because of her father.
I think I've seen clips of that. I have seen clips of that.
If you've seen a clip, you've almost certainly seen the particular type of pudding that he enjoys on the first episode.
I think so,
Which,
yeah.
damn, how did that get past the censors?
Because it's an actual pudding in Japan. Like there is an actual brand of pudding in Japan that looks like that.
I hate that. I hate that so much. But yeah, no. So the thing is, like, she gets like one way or another, she gets to working alongside this male character whose name I completely forget. And so she basically just starts. Her brain basically just turns on every perverted scenario in her mind, all while she is accusing him of being the pervert. And from there, just shenanigans ensue.
What was it? There's an ecchi anime, and this isn't the titty maid type of ecchi. It's just like the standard ecchi.
Yeah.
Called Temple, and for those that are 18 above, you can watch it. For those that are getting close to the age, I'd say it's a little
With a parent.
I wouldn't want to watch this with my parents. It's basically like it doesn't show any titties, so that's why it's not tame. It's like gets close but never actually does.
Okay.
And it's called Temple, and it's basically about this guy who does not really like to talk to women or interact with women because almost every woman in society hates his family because of his dad.
Oof.
Because his dad was kind of like what was a sleazebag who was like, son, to be a good man, you have to know how to please all the women type of shit.
Oh, Lord.
So dad's a sleazebag. And the main character... Yeah. The main character being...
You didn't tell me his dad was Issei.
Yeah, but the main character...
I'm sorry, I'll never have a high opinion of that guy.
Yeah. But like the thing with the main character is, even though like he's of course somewhat like his father, but he avidly tries to stay like pure, stay celibate.
Yeah, like he's a good person at the end of the day, but he can't help his father's corruption.
Honestly, he was doing good for years until 1 year of
talk happened.
Oh yeah, it was like either like 1 year like during the end of high school, or it was like during one of his years of college, where he just kind of gave up. I forget why he gave up, but he just gave up, and afterwards he's like, "No, I'm going to be like my father. I can't let that happen." So the entire concept of Temple is he decides to become a monk. So he goes to a temple that, to his knowledge, is supposed to be only men. And it turns out...
Oh, no. Let me guess. Exact opposite?
Exact opposite. It's only women.
Oh
And
dear.
and the woman running it was like, "Oh, I know your father. He was a sleazebag."
Yeah, he can't escape it.
But he's like, I want to try and better myself. So
He's like, I want to not be my father.
yeah, so they're like, fine, you can live here as the groundskeeper, and you can train with the I want to say like she's technically the love interest for him because she's trained to become a monk because her mother was the one that used
Was an
to
entertainer?
no, her mother was the one that ran the okay, we have to be very
Ah.
she ran the temple. Okay, we have to be very careful in this area. You come here. Okay, gotta be very, very careful because if we get spotted by the woman that's being chased right now, we lose. Damn it.
Just gotta be a master of stealth and keep our voices down.
Okay, so we're going to just kind of slowly come behind. Run! Ah! Damn it! It's because the girls ran away. This
You
one's
got seen.
yeah. This one's pain because, but like basically what you have to do is kind of what I did, where you're supposed to kind of get close to him, poison him, and then just run away.
Yeah. If you want to really, I have this one slice of life that I can only classify as a little on the weird side.
Ooh, what is it?
It is Tony Kaku Over the Moon for You.
What is it about?
Okay, so main character NASA Yuzuki. I don't know why it took me so long to remember that name.
Truth be told, I forget almost every main character's name.
Yeah, and like that's his. So like NASA is his name, but it's written like Starry Sky. And so, he's like on the fast path to success. You know, he's dedicated his life to knowledge and becoming just like a super genius who will, and I quote, reach the speed of light before the other NASA. So you know he's on the fast track. He's submitted an application to like the best college in town, like in the city or whatever. I don't rightly know, but then he spots a girl on the other side of the road, and just like hard falls for him, for her. Sorry, for her.
There we go.
And so he approaches her, and Truck-kun shows up, but it's not actually Truck-kun, it's Truck-san, because there was no isekai. Yeah. So yeah, he's badly injured, and she is also a little banged up, but she just kind of casually walks away. And this is real. NASA grabs the driver, tells him to hang up the phone as he's trying to call an ambulance, and tell him where the cute girl went. NASA's priorities are a little stupid, more often than not.
I think I started watching this one, but I dropped it because
I'm not gonna lie, I can understand why you would. The show drops exposition on a lot of stuff.
yeah, that's why, because there was too much exposition for me.
Yeah. I typically just use it as background noise. Like it is my white noise when I am grinding.
I might do that.
But like it's a cute little show, you know, as the series develops. NASA and his wife Sukasa's the girl, and he asks, you know, will you go out with me? She says, yeah, if you'll marry me. and then disappears for a while, and then just randomly shows up. They get married, and then shenanigans ensue. You'd think I'm abbreviating. I'm really not.
No, that sounds about right from what I remember.
Yeah.
From what I remember from like the first
So
two
yeah,
episodes.
and like there are hints all over the series that Tsukasa is like Princess Kaguya, and like it's never outright confirmed, but I'm damn near convinced.
Oh, do you want a really stupid fantasy slice of life?
Dude, always.
Okay, it's called level. I think it's like level 1 demon lord living with a hero in a 1-bedroom apartment. And it's basically takes like it starts with like the hero party killing the demon lord, and the demon lord basically being like, "Oh, I will come back and I will have my vengeance on you all." And
I'm evil.
yeah, no, like 10 years later, the demon lord comes back, is wakes back up because the demons technically can't die. Demon Lord went from like a dude to like a female child. I know it's weird.
I mean, it's always weird, but
Yeah.
I've seen weirder.
Yeah, but when the Demon Lord like uses like the transformation, god dang, is the Demon Lord's actual adult female body like really stunning. Like they make comments about that like, damn, she's a bombshell. In the anime itself.
That reminds me of, I don't recall her name off the top of my head, but the scientist girl in 100 Girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, basically.
It's the exact same vibe I'm getting when you described her.
Yeah. So basically it's like the hero like is basically now a bum. Like he lives in a 1-bedroom apartment. He doesn't really have anything going for him. Their cleric is basically the leader of the magic association in their country. One of the like the warrior in their party basically rebelled against the kingdom and it has started his own country that the kingdom is actively trying to take over. And then like their mage just retired and has her own family. And it's,
I thought you were going to say is basically Aqua.
no, the I'll say like definitely watch it because it is a blast. It is funny. It's one of those ones where just turn your brain off for it. If you try to think too much about it, you're not going to enjoy yourself. Turn your brain off with this one because it's supposed to be one of those like kind of dumb slice of life animes that they just put out because hey, here's something fun to watch.
People watch it.
Yeah. And I enjoyed it. It was funny because it's just like the dynamic of the hero basically being like, I don't really want to do. Like, I'm not the same hero you know. Like, we've all changed in 10 years. And the Demon Lord's just actively like, no, I know you're the same hero that I fought 10 years ago. I just know it.
Yeah.
And like, the Demon Lord, like we can be friends. Like, I like you. We can be friends. Can we be friends, please? Like, let's be friends, hero.
Yeah.
But no, it's one I
might check it out.
Yeah.
I might check it out.
Yeah, I recently watched it. It was fun. It was great. But yeah, and we'll probably end off this episode right here because I did do everything I said we would do. We got all the glyphs. Well, there was really
we've been very distracted.
Yeah, like there was only one glyph, and like that was at the very beginning. Then it was doing the Templar layer to get more money. Then it was just doing the assassination contracts. So
Yeah.
and we can't get this codex page because this codex page is in an area that is we do not have access to. Like this is the third area of the game of Venice. So we have to clear out or do the assassination in this part, then this part over here. But for right now, in the next episode, we are going to be continuing on, and we are going to make our way to kill Marco. I forget his full name. What's his full name? Does it actually tell us?
Does it actually matter?
I mean, if we're going to tell him to rest in peace, we might as well have nope, it's not Emilio.
Whatever. We'll know it. We'll know in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll
know
be
in the next
introduced to him in
episode.
the next one. So yeah, with that, we'll end off this episode right here. Remember, like, comment, sub. Koga, do you have anything on your channel you wanna shout out?
Let's see. Go check out Storm 1. Go check out Storm 1. That was mostly fun. I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't, but it was very painful near the end.
It was very grindy.
Yeah, no, like you guys just looking at the end results at every episode does not convey to you how much I have had to do.
Yeah, Storm 1 is one of those is
Storm 1 is a game for people who want to consistently be challenging themselves. I am not one of those people when I am playing an anime arena fighter.
Yep. But yeah.
I just want to hit the punch button until the other guy stops moving.
Yep. You don't want to have to do mini games so you can unlock the next mission.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Minigames can be fun.
Yeah.
I actually really love the minigames in Storm 1, like legit. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it from us. Catch you later, nerds.
Yep. Remember, like, comment, sub, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.